Many people from the Syrian province of Sweida have chosen exile to escape death. Since mid-July, clashes between Bedouin tribes and Druze factions in Sweida have forced civilians from both sides to flee to the outskirts of the city. Some leave with convoys organised by the Syrian Civil Defence. Others escape on their own. This family fled their home on very short notice after armed men threatened them.
4 armed men came to us. I was carrying my child. They said to us, "Why are you still here? I'm going to kill you like I did to the others." One of them said to me, "Do you see that child in your arms? If I come back tomorrow and find you still here, I'm going to crush him. Take your children and leave."
The neighbouring, predominantly Sunni province of Daraa is taking in displaced people from Arab tribes along with a few Christians. 68 Bedouin families have sought refuge in this school after they escaped from Druze fighters who held them hostage for several days in a mosque in Shaba.
We didn't even dare raise our heads because of the gunfire. They shot around the mosque. It was horrific. We didn't think we'd survive. Look at this room. 15 families are crammed in here. I have 4 children myself. At night we can't sleep. We leave the kids here and sleep in the hallway.
Displaced people lack even basic items. Humanitarian organisations are trying to provide food, clean water and hygiene products. But for these families who've lost everything, their homes, their land and their cattle, it's far from being enough.
We've got sugar, rice, oil and blankets. We need much more, but we thank those who help us and we're managing as we can. Displacement is very hard. May no one have to experience exile or leave their home.
Many are also in shock from the massacres they witnessed. To support these victims, the Syrian Red Crescent has set up a psychological support unit in one of the 15 centres it's opened.
These are people who have lost some of their loved ones in their homes. We organise awareness sessions on grief and loss, but also on the prevention of violence and sexual assault.
For the time being, it's impossible for these families to return home. Despite a ceasefire agreement, sporadic clashes between Bedouin and Druze fighters continue. President al-Shara's security forces are being prevented from entering the battered city. The truce remains fragile and Syria is far from being unified.